guys, today we're going to do something pretty exciting. I'm going to put most of it to music. I know some of you love this music, so I'll put it to this. We're also going to do a little squirrel party first, and then I will come back and talk a little bit about the painting. So the colours and kind of the theme was inspired by this party, so let's watch this and then we'll do the painting. Okay, so we are going to do the painting portion of the video, and the funny thing about this is I was actually just going to upload the little squirrel party, and I had been thinking about this couch and I'd already sketched it out, and I just felt like the colours and everything matched perfectly, and it was kind of inspired by that little party. So I thought that it would be nice to add this onto the video, so that's why it's a bit late today. But I still have one more video, so I am going to let you watch most of this. The main thing that, and we will do more tutorials on this, I'll show you at the end how, anyway, we'll talk a little bit more at the end. But one of the things I really enjoyed with this couch, so you can watch the palette video that I'm using here to get all the color information and everything. Mainly I'm using shell pink and then like a French ochre type color for the woodwork. But the main thing that I really enjoyed through this painting was using the Artgraf. So in my other palette I have hematite, and I would have used that, just a regular Daniel Smith hematite. So if you have one or the other you can interchange them, but in this palette I have the Artgraf. So I cut a little bit out of the circle tin and I have it in this palette. So I am mixing this Artgraf with the shell pink, with this color, the shell harp light, with the Cineressa, with the yellow iron oxide. I'm mixing it with everything and I'm really loving, so not right now, but you know, through the painting I mix it with everything and get some really beautiful smoky versions of the colors. So that's just a little side note. First of all, you will see me here just lay down the pure color or slight mixes just to try and start to get the framework of the Chaise couch down, or the lounge down, and then I start to mix all these colors with the Artgraf and really create some really moody portions to the painting. So I just wanted to let you know that, and then I will be back at the end and we'll talk a little bit more. Okay, hi again. So you can see that underneath the couch there, I used the Potter's Pink and Pearl mix that I have in a pan with the Artgraf. So you could use Potter's Pink and mix it with the Artgraf or Hematite, or you can use the Shell Pink and mix it. And then you can see here I'm also adding some Duochrome Lapis Sunlight. So it's an unexpected colour to have in a shadow, but that's exactly what I want. And then I'm also using some Daniel Smith Interference Copper here, and I talked a lot in the last video about mixing, so you can check that one out. And here, that is I think that was the Shell Pink and the Artgraf, so you can see it makes this beautiful smoky mauve colour. And then right here, I could have finished the sort of painting here, but this is one of those times, so if you've watched my video on how not to overdo a artwork, this is one of those times where, you know, I decide that I want to take a risk and I want to push the painting further. So I'm not exactly sure how it will turn out, and I'm okay with that. If it doesn't work out, I still want to do it just to see, you know, and actually I was quite happy with the result. But I wanted to kind of frame the lounge and put kind of some sort of wallpaper, or like as if there was an atmosphere in a room and, you know, there was moody lighting and, you know, wallpaper or something like that. So I wanted to add that behind the couch, and so that's what I did. I just mixed up the Shell Pink and the Artgraf and put some of that behind the couch. And so in the end, there is not a huge amount of contrast in the painting. You can see like I haven't gone too dark. Like I said, I like to keep about 5 to 15% of the painting really dark, and you can see like the flashes of the dark sort of pink in the cushion there, and some slightly darker areas of the shadow. And once you've done the initial painting, you let that dry, and then you can add touches of the deeper colours to, you know, create that contrast. But I still want to keep the integrity of the Shell Pink and the lighter colours intact. So that's why I'm kind of doing it this way, and I actually really enjoy the outcome. There are still things I need to work on and kind of hash out, but I think this is the right direction. And so I'll show you in a minute. This couch was inspired by two things. One, the squirrel party and the colours and the sort of brightness of that feeling. And one was the green sofa that we did for the how not to overwork your painting. And then I did that in a giveaway. But before I let it go, I wanted to do another rendition of it just to remind me of, you know, the painting. I really loved it, and it's not the same. What's funny is when you do the original, when you paint in that moment, it just doesn't turn out the same. But anyway, I am hoping to do a more in-depth look at some of these type of couches in the new year. And I'm also thinking about a couple of other things, so hopefully next week I will have some good news for you about that. And so I will leave you here with a few other festive snippets, and I will see you hopefully in a video in a couple of hours. Bye.